Hello Terraria enthusiasts, my name is James and I realised that when I was ill I actually missed one of the biggest 1.3 spoilers we've seen today, actual video footage of 1.3. Now I thought that going through the video and breaking everything down individually would be really boring, so what I've decided to do is take that video format and apply it to our top 5 series, so it's not exactly news and it's not exactly a top 5 list, it's a bit of both. So I hope you all enjoy it, and if you want to see an actual ranking of all of the 1.3 spoilers, my own personal list, I actually made a video of this in October, and the list still stands. They are my favourite things, so you can find a link to that in the description. So, other than that, let's begin.
5.
Coming at the number 5 slot is the laser machine gun. Now I was a really big fan of the laser machine rifle in the 1.1 update, and it's really nice to see it get an upgrade. Now I actually reduced this in my rankings solely because it absolutely drains mana. As you can see, the guy in the video is just using potion after potion as he does this, and he's using Spectre Armor, which basically regains your mana for every kill that you get, and even still it's just draining it completely. So although it's really awesome, I do see potion sickness affecting this weapon quite a lot.
4.
Coming at the number 4 slot is the Meowmer. Now, I solely put the Meowmer on the list simply because I really like the look of it, but when I was listening, I actually found the sound to be quite appealing. When I first saw this in the game, I knew that it would make some kind of weird sound, but I didn't know exactly what it was going to be. And as I heard it in this track, it slowly repeats itself. It's not too, not too out there. As you can see when you listen with the video, it actually goes pretty in tune with the music. So I increased it in my ranking simply because the sound isn't too obnoxious, even though it is slightly a little bit obnoxious.
3.
Coming in at the number 3 slot is the Hex Doll. Now there's something about the Hex Doll that really clicked with me. When I was looking at it, I just thought, you look like a homing water bolt, or at least that's what it seemed to me. Now in the game I actually favour mana weapons, so everything mana really just homes in on me. But the Hex Doll looks really interesting because it has that homing effect, but it's also quite powerful because it works so fast. You see, in the video what he's actually doing is dealing moderate damage but a rapid succession, and I really like that, and because he's fighting an event, it's tackling loads of different things at once, so it's not just tackling one enemy. It does look like it'll be pretty good in a cave, but this does seem like one of them weapons that you'll use in between weapons, so once one weapon runs out, or you've got like a little debuff going on, or you just want to swap things up, you'd switch to the Hex Doll, quickly use all of that on your mana, take out whatever you can, and then swap to another weapon, and I really like that. It looks like it's going to be a great addition for all mana users, basically.
2.
Now, in the number 2 slot is something that in my original 1.3 editions list I talked about, but not really. You see, how this update's working is basically you've got the big lunar event, and then you've got some little mini events that go alongside of it, and we've just seen our first one, Martian Madness. Now, I'm going to up this in my list simply because it changes the background, and it looks really good. As you can see in the video, in the background all the little like spaceships are flying around, and then on the foreground where you're fighting there's loads of little spaceships and other little things, and it just looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. It seems like one of them events where it doesn't seem too challenging, it doesn't seem insanely fleshed out, it seems a little bit more like the Frost Legion, but it looks like it's going to have some really awesome loot, or really, well, not exactly big loot, but exactly awesome loot. Do you get me? Like little loot, but it's pretty good. It looks like one of them ones, like maybe it drops some really awesome accessories, or maybe it drops like components for better weapons. It does look like a filler event, but I still really like it, and it looks like it's going to be quite fun.
1.
Now, in the number 1 slot is Steam integration. This is something that a lot of newbie Terraria players face on a daily basis. So a lot of people jump into the game and they're like, oh, I really want to play multiplayer. How do I play with my friend? And see, if you're about 7 or 8 years old, which is what Terraria's like younger audience is about that age, you're not going to exactly know all the things about IP port forwarding and setting up servers, and I really like that they're simplifying things. Also with Steam integration, it means that we're going to have actual Steam integration in the sense of achievements, maybe statistics. Steam integration is a good step forward. I thought that when we got trading cards in the period between the 1.1 and the 1.2 update, it was really good for the game because we were getting just a little bit more built into Steam. And so with this, I really like it because it means things are a little bit simpler. It also looks very good. I really like the UI, and everything looks to be running very, 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 very smoothly. I really like that it has every single player and what they're currently up to, what mode they're in, what they look like. that's pretty interesting. I just wonder how it's going to be affecting people's gameplay, considering they're constantly linked up to the internet in the sense of their character is being tracked. It'd be interesting to see how that works. So that's been about it for today's top 5 list. I have originally done a list like this with all the 1.3 spoilers. If you want to check that out, I'll put a link to it now. You can go check that out. It's basically top 5 spoilers for me at the time, and it was made in October, and since then we've had just like a little small handful of 1.3 spoilers. However, that list is still very relevant. They are my favourite things. So my name is James, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you really did, make sure to click subscribe, because it means that you can get more top 5 lists in your subscription box. So that's been about it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Peace. Hello Trial Enthusiasts, my name is James, and today we are tackling one of the last little biomes in our adventure map. It's one that we actually came into contact with a while ago, but we didn't follow it through. So today we're going to go back and we're going to see what we missed out on. In my hotbar, I have some frozen slime gel. Don't really need it. Let's get rid of it. We'll take a night owl potion for all of those at home. There we go. And this should be just a simple run-of-the-mill dungeon. Nothing too fancy. I probably will rush through it because I don't really need anything from here. I don't believe. And like I say, we've done a little bit of it. What we were waiting for when we were basically rushing through this map was for the kind of like end goal. There's always something that happens in one of these dungeons. In the jungle there wasn't. But it was because it was moved to a different biome on its own, the honey biome. So I'm hoping that there's something cool in here. If there's not, this is just going to be a standard dungeon with standard things. Wow, it's pretty damn hard though already. Let's heal up. So I feel as though if we get this map out the way if we get this little dungeon area out the way pretty fast, I feel like this could probably be the end of the second to last episode, I imagine. I imagine we can get this cleared in 15 minutes. Easy. I hope that I'm equipped for the wall of flesh now. That's what I'm hoping. I hope that I'm equipped. Hope I'm ready. I don't know what I'm relying on for it. Alright, oh, there's a dungeon slime here. Let's take these out. Ooh, nice. Come on. Ooh, did I get a key from that? I should do. I think it's pretty standard to get a gold key. Ah, there we go. There's a nice little chest down here. Loot all. Muramasa. Nice, I like the Muramasa. Will we use it? Ooh, that's a good question. Probably not, I would say. I'm not sure, though. Alright, let me just take down whatever's... we'll heal up. It seems to have a lot down there. We're just going to chuck a few grenades. There we go. I should get rid of a lot of them. I keep clicking out my window today. Okay. Do love good grenades. Grenades are life. It's pretty good we got another key as well. There we go. Let's just aim these right so it hits them right in the face. Their bloody face. Because there's too many of them for us to really deal with. Oh man, if I keep using up all my grenades, I'm going to be grenade. Oh god, that's a death pit. Why are there so many? That's the question. I really hope that this area down here isn't like a spawner. Got an ancient necro helmet though. It's pretty nice. We also got a nice fire to the face. Thank you, sir, for that. Let's just drop down. Okay. Ooh, let's heal up. Ooh, not nice. Alright, let's get rid of this little dark caster here. Don't really need you in our life. We've got quite a few dark casters actually. I feel like my items could do with a bit of reforging now before we continue onwards at some point. Don't think we have the money for that. Got Blue Moon here. That's not a bad item, Blue Moon. Quite like it. Not something I use personally. If I remember right, it doesn't wreck as well as the Sun Fury. Like, I know it's below the Sun Fury, but it's not as good. Oh my god, my voice is completely gone. Wow, listen to the sound of that. Alright, I'm about to go get a drink real quick. Okay, so it seems like my voice is slightly going, but that's fine. We can press on, because we have grenades! We have a lot of grenades. Grenades are so cheap as well. They're like the easy option out of things, I feel like. Alright, let's just loot all this. Ooh, I like that iron skin potion. It's good. It saves the crafting one. We do have a day bloom, I remember. I believe we got one in the last episode. Because I have considered potions at some point. Because we do need to make potions for the fight, the Wall of Flesh fight, I imagine. Some iron skin regeneration, stuff like that. They're the standards. They're the ones I literally always go to. Alright, okay. So we just passed a dungeon slime, which could be very useful to us. So take it out. Take it out and we'll take its key. Let's drop down here. Whoa. I really like that the area is changing, like the colours change. I really like that. I feel like that's a nice like little feature of the map. I always like to sit and highlight all the things I like and the things I don't like. I feel like it's good feedback, but I also feel like it lets people at home know what I like, which is good. You know, you gotta appreciate the little things in life, haven't you? Obviously, someone has taken a lot of time to build this, and we are very appreciative of that. And it's provided a full series for us, so we have to thank them for that. Tell you what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop a few bombs down here, 'cause why not? Let's see this Mirror Master take everything out of the way. Whoa, there we go. Got a life crystal. Ba-boom! I tell you what, I remember when the Mirror Master used to light up. It was a lot better then. Right, let's just take out the rest of these chests. Rest of these pots. Seems to be another layer to this area if you go this route, I imagine. Yep, cool. I always love checking on the minimap. Okay, put a torch there. Ooh, a shadow chest. Loot all. Okay. So for something quite nice there, we got a shadow key, which is used to obviously open shadow chests, which means we can open one when we go to hell. We've got a green dungeon vase, which is very nice. Don't know when we got that. Don't even know you could get them. Well, I know you could, but yeah. Blue moon. We do not need our gel. Pretty standard stuff so far. Let's check on this area here. It seems like we are done for this little area. Maybe there's this route here, but it looks like it's it. It's not bad. Alright, so let's move to the other area and we'll cut back in and we'll see what we can do. Alright, so let's check out this remaining part. Take you down, sir. Let's hold a torch up to this. Maybe nothing new. Obviously, as we go back and check, we got gold key there as well, so we can look for little chests. Because I imagine we'll have missed a few. Would have either missed a few when we first checked it out in our original route, or would have missed a few in our new route because we're not fully checked this whole place out apparently. So this is pretty interesting. There we go. There's another little area. Oh, that was bad placement on my part. Right, let's take a few things out. We've got Bone Wand, which is pretty damn useless. Loot all. Magic Missile. Cool. Yeah, it is a Magic Missile, right? Apparently, this little fun little trivia for you there. The ones that you control your mouths are Red's favourite weapons in the game. It's a fun little fact for you. He told me that a long ass time ago. Okay. It's also Waffles as well. Waffles' favourite weapon is that as well. The anyone that uses the mouse like that, like. Okay. I think we're done for this area, aren't we? We're done. Come on, let's scoot our way out of here. Let's just fight all our way out. Don't particularly care for the thingy armor. You know which armor I'm talking about? Yeah, cool. Alright, cool. It's called the Necro armor. I don't really particularly care for it. So we're not going to craft it. I feel like our Shadow Greaves are going to get us a long way in life. But we are approaching the last and final dungeon, which is scary as all hell, isn't it? Because this series is like... Whew, wow, it's weird to have a series that's going to end. It's just weird. Right, well, let me check something before we proceed there anyway. I just need to make sure everything's in order in terms of times, because I can work it out, so this episode could either be the conclusion or it can be a two-part. I'm just going to try to work that out. Okay, let's continue. It's looking like this episode is going to be not a two-parter, but... Oh yeah, we can breathe underwater now. Check out what's at the bottom of a lot of this stuff now. Yes, this episode won't be a two-parter. What it will be, though, is... The end before the conclusion. I don't want to cheat, but I could clearly just mine through right now and be fine. Wow. Okay, so this is pretty cool. Do you remember that one little biome that we had that we couldn't get to? Do you remember where we were like, whoa, we died here like a few times? It did actually go all the way down. And I swore to God there'd be some kind of secret. But apparently not. Apparently not. So this is interesting. I think I'm done checking out this little area. I feel like it's time to go to the next area. The last part of the map is pretty scary. Oh my God, this is scary. I don't want to go. Look at this. Good times, good times. Okay. We're approaching the end. Which is like a really shame to say, but we are. But it's also awesome. We're going to take some Fire Blossom with us. Fire Blossom. Nice. Probably use that for potions later on. So this part of the map is apparently hard as all hell. Everybody said that to me. There's nobody that said this is a nice part of the map. I don't want to believe them, weirdly. It's really weird because everybody keeps telling me this, but I have this little like weird feeling that it's not going to be as hard as everybody makes out. It's either that or I'm an idiot. You know what I mean? Whoop. I like this, like a little volcano. So apparently our little meteorite would have been here then. Let's get a glow stick out quick. Let's just check there's nothing this side. I want to make sure we are completely done. Any little congratulations or anything for getting to this side of the map? Probably not. There was not on the other one. You swim so fast in water with the merfolk thing. I really like it, the Neptune shell. Nope, is there going to be anything? Probably not. Tell you what, the map is... Oh, there we go. Oh! Oh, bye, you sly dog. 5 temple keys, are you serious? Wow. Okay, so there is a secret ending to this. I bloody knew it. I knew it. Well, I tell you what. We'll see. We'll see what happens with this. But anyway, let's go. Let's wrap it up here. See, epic conclusion. So we're going to be wrapping up the episode here. Next episode, we should be taking on this little lava world. Depending on what the secret ending is, because there clearly is one. Depending on what that is, depending on what we do. This goal was to defeat the Wall of Flesh. If it requires a long-ass, like, horrible process now after this, I'm not going to go ahead with it. It's Wall of Flesh or nothing. So that's about it. Thank you for watching. My name is James. Peace. Hello, Triumph Fuses. My name is James, and this could be our last little area. We did find the dungeon in the last episode at the end. So yeah, this is it. Apparently, it's either this area or the secret area that's hard as nails.